LSU is playing Ole Miss. Colorado's playing Kansas. Like, the weekends this game are insane. Starting with my alma mater, Hook'em Horns. I know them all too well, but here's my question for you, quarterback. Quinn Ewers, he went to your high school.
Yeah.
You've known of him probably since he was 13 or 14 years old. He missed the last 3 weeks, injury, oblique injury. What do you need to see from him, and what do you expect to see in this showdown?
Yeah, I mean, look, when you injure your oblique as a quarterback, it's not good. This is his first game back, like you were saying. Arch Manning.
Yeah, he showed up.
Balled. So this is a very important game, specifically for Quinn Ewers. But this Red River rivalry, right? It's right down the road from where we're at. It's in the Cotton Bowl.
Yes,
My
sir.
sister went to UT.
Don't get me hyped.
You went
Don't
to
get me
UT.
hyped, Chase.
This
Don't get me
game
hyped.
is what it's all about for the pageantry of college football. There's no bigger game in the South,
There's not.
in my opinion, because we're from Dallas.
You know what it is?
Then this game right here, Quinn Ewers, you have to ball out. You got to play well. You got to get the ball out of your hands because OU defense is coming for you.
Let's get it going. I
You're
got
hyped.
Texas
Yeah,
by a
you're
long
hyped.
shot.
Oh.
Okay, the game I forgot to mention, which might be the craziest one this weekend. Ohio State and Oregon. Ohio State and Oregon, like 2-3. Welcome to the Big Ten. Oregon, Ohio State. It's in Oregon. It's in Eugene, if I'm not mistaken. It's about to go down. Who needs to win more?
Oregon, because if they win, it'll be the first time they're 6-0 since 2013. More importantly, you have to prove you belong in a new conference. Oregon's quarterback Dylan Gabriel is leading the entire college landscape with completion percentage. He hasn't played Ohio State in that defense.
At all.
They have to move the ball. They're going to have to play some defense. Oregon's not known for its defense. They're known for its offense. Ohio State can put up some points. I think I got Ohio State, though.
I'm with you, but here's the thing. The red zone turnovers got to stop.
Bad.
Like Dylan Gabriel, the red zone turnovers got to stop. You had 2 in the first half last week versus Michigan State. You had another one in the second half of the game.
Can't do that.
It has to stop. Chase, it's only getting better. It's
What we
only
got?
getting
Who was
better.
next?
LSU, Ole Miss. Now, let me kick this off by saying this is an elimination game. A playoff elimination game. 12 teams make the playoffs this year. Both LSU and Ole Miss have losses, but turn up your volume for what I'm about to say. LSU still has to play Alabama later in the season. Ole Miss still has to play Georgia later in the season. The reason this is an elimination game, one of these teams will have 2 losses 6 weeks into the season and still have to play Georgia and Bama. This is an elimination game that we are about to watch. This might be the most meaningful game this weekend. What you most looking forward to?
Not only is it an elimination game for each team if they lose, right? It's an elimination game for the quarterbacks up for the Heisman Trophy. Jackson Dart, quarterback for Ole Miss, excellent. Garrett Nussmeier, he's having probably the best year out of any college quarterback in terms of pure stats. So whoever wins this game between those two, they vault to the top. Maybe not the top, but they vault in the top 3 of the Heisman case. So you got elimination game for quarterbacks, and you got elimination game for that. SEC football, like, let's go. What are we talking about?
This seat,
Can I sit here?
it's nice and cold.
Thank you.
Lincoln Riley's seat, on the other hand,
Ah.
is super hot. Penn State, USC. USC has already lost to Minnesota. How'd that happen? And they lost to Michigan. And Michigan didn't even run the ball. If USC loses, they would fall to 3-3 in Lincoln Riley's $100 million third-year tenure. But Penn State is the number 4 team in football. If USC loses, how hot is Lincoln Riley's seat?
It's not any hotter than it is now because it's Penn State. They're number 4 ranked team in the country. They're probably going to beat USC. It would go a long way if USC can upset them, but USC's 5-7 in their last 12.
That's the problem.
That's not good. But I don't think because you paid him so much money, you got to roll with him. He doesn't have the players around him. Miller Mott's. Come on, you got to play better. Stop throwing those interceptions, bro. You know better.
not wrong.
I don't think it's a problem right now. I don't think it's a problem.
Okay, this one I want to head back to the desk for because Cam.
No.
We ain't talking about Pittsburgh.
No, and I like our chances against. What's that little school you went to?
No, because we 4-1, so watch that,
what's the little
tread
school
lightly.
what's the little school
Tread
you-
lightly. San
Talking
Jose
about
State.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that little school. And then
Don't even talk about Missouri, dog.
Y'all just lost.
I don't care. We're still 21.
They ain't even ranked.
That's a lie.
Y'all ain't ranked. What y'all
That's
ranked?
another lie you just did
25?
today. Stop lying.
25?
You go check it out.
26.
We,
22nd.
Yo, they 22nd.
Missouri 21.
We beat Mizzou.
No, y'all
We
ain't.
see what they look like, and then Texas. It'll be a good game.
Well, speaking of a good game, Deion Sanders is already 4-1, matching his win total from last year with 4 wins. He's 2-0 in conference, more wins in conference than he had all of last season, just 1. But now, Shady McCoy, he has the number 18th ranked. Many people would have suggested the Big 12 favorite, Kansas State, going into the season. What's the stake for Prime, big dog? I mean, this is the biggest game I would suggest probably of his collegiate career, and we'll probably say that every game going forward. Number 18th ranked Kansas State. Colorado's actually good. Many people can expect them to win. What's the stake for Prime, man?
Many people expect them to win. They gonna win. I mean, y'all still don't believe?
Win? Prime and
Wait,
Colorado
tell me,
gonna win?
y'all still don't believe?
That's what the world is.
I believe Colorado gonna win.
That's what I'm saying.
What we talking about?
But the world don't.
You know what? That's not surprising, though, because they never believe, right? And Deion's whole career as a player, now as a coach, they always doubting. They got to find a way to win. I think they win. They have the best player in college football in Travis Hunter, right? And they got the best quarterback in football, Shedeur Sanders. So I think that they're playing good ball. They're running the ball well, and they're playing way better on defense, getting a lot of turnovers. I like what I see. I think they're meeting that challenge. I think we've been challenging Colorado since day one. Are they that good? Are they all hyped? They're going to the portal. This and that and the third. All this stuff that don't matter in football. But when we get to it, they competing, though. Yeah. Last week, or they had a bye with the last time they played, they picked lose by, 21 points, something like that? Yeah. And they won by 20-something points. Yep. So all I'm saying is this, man. If y'all smart, put your money on Colorado. Yeah. Don't get fooled again.
This would probably, James, be, dare I say, the most important game of Colorado's season. And the reason is, how do young men handle success? Colorado has rarely had success on the field. Yeah. Off the field, all the success in the world. Sure, they beat TCU 45-42 week 1 last year. But how do you handle success? They only won 4 games total last year. Not a lot of success after week 3, family. How do you handle success? Now you beat Central Florida, UCF last week. See, UCF was favored by 21 points. And not only do you beat them, you got a bye week after. So you get to bask in the glory of winning on campus, at home. You get to go back to your hometown and bask in the glory of winning for a whole week. Yeah. How will you handle that, playing a Kansas State team that's probably the most humble team in football over the last 20 years? Shout out to Dan Snyder, or Bill Snyder, and everything that he did with Kansas State. So how do you handle that success? That's why it's so important for me. What are you looking for?
Yeah, I mean, look, I know I bet against UCF, or Colorado when they played UCF. That was a long time ago. And my issue was never really with Prime. It was just, I wasn't sure if that team was good. Like, they definitely have the top 2 players in college football, like Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders. So this is going to be a good test because the K-State team that they're playing, they're really disciplined. They don't make mistakes. They don't beat themselves. UCF, I would say, got embarrassed by Colorado. Like, you got to build off that, but it does come at a time where that bye week comes in. Can they keep the momentum going on the road? Like, it's gonna be a tough game.
All that you just said.
What? You're talking to you.
Who you going with, big dog?
You called them out last week. They're gonna lose. They're gonna get smoked and blown out.
If you're wrong
Who
again,
you going right now, though? You said probably get blown out, and they won.
I think Colorado pulls this off because of.
Oh, no, that's all I want to hear. I don't care about how. Come on my side.
I think they pull the upset.
Yeah. James?
I hear you, Chase.
Got them tight pants on. Who you going with?
Do you believe that, or you let him talk you into that?
No, I believe it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got the best 2 players.
I think we got to open our eyes, man. I think we got to open our eyes, and we got to watch this Colorado football team, and we got to say all the areas that they were bad at last year, they are getting pretty good at this year. And I think we got to open our eyes to the fact of that. When we run the ball, we was weak last year. We find ways to run that ball now. We was weak at stopping the run last year. 30-some dudes in the portal, O-line, D-line, trying to stop the run, trying to run the ball. We're stopping the run the last couple weeks, doing a better job stopping the run. And we all know what we got on the outside and who's under the center.
Come on now.
Colorado Buffs, if they win this game, I believe it shows the world we different.
Mm-hmm. They should be ranked.
You can keep not believing us. You can keep scratching your head saying this, that. We different.
Prime text me saying,
and that's it.
Is James Jones playing for us Saturday? I said, why the hell you ask me that? He said, come on, dog. You see his pants he had on?
Oh, my Lord. I like football fans.
You feeling good today, though? You on my tight pants. You on my tight pants.
Hey, look, all I say this.
Just hitting
Got
you
the
better
little
than
jokey.
In prime, we trust.
Yeah. That's how it goes down the facility. All right, when we return, Cowboys have their biggest test of the NFC this season.
Come on, you got to play better. Stop throwing those interceptions, bro. You know better.
you're not wrong.
Hey, I don't think it's a problem right now. I don't think it's a problem.
Okay, this one I want to head back to the desk for because Kemp.
We ain't talking about
Pittsburgh.
No, and
on this
I
show.
like our chances against